You ready for some basketball greatness? Because today, we're diving deep into the NBA's most unstoppable duos and trios, the legendary partnerships that rewrote the game and gave us jaw-dropping moments we'll never forget. These are the tandems and threesomes that dominated eras, sparked dynasties, and made us all fall in love with basketball all over again. Before we jump in, make sure you hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our breakdowns of the NBA's biggest stories and greatest legends. And hey, drop your favorite NBA duo or trio in the comments below. Let's settle the debate. Who really takes the crown? All right, let's get it started with a duo that redefined excellence in the modern NBA. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. When you think of NBA dynasties, the Chicago Bulls of the 1990s immediately come to mind. Jordan was the unquestioned superstar, a scoring machine, a defensive stalwart, and an intense competitor. But without Scottie Pippen, those 6 championships may never have happened. Pippen was the perfect complement, a versatile wing who could guard multiple positions, initiate offense, and make the Bulls system hum like a well-oiled machine. Together, they formed a two-headed monster that was virtually unstoppable. Pippen's defense and playmaking freed Jordan to work his scoring magic, and Jordan's scoring threat opened space for Pippen to thrive. Their chemistry was undeniable. The Bulls won 2 three-peats, from 1991 to 1993, and then again from 1996 to 1998. And those duos set the standard for what a great NBA pairing looks like: balance, trust, and a relentless will to win. But the NBA isn't just about duos. Sometimes, 3 stars come together to create a force so powerful, it's hard for any team to compete. That brings us to one of the most iconic trios in basketball history: LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh in Miami. When LeBron made that earth-shattering move to Miami in 2010, he joined forces with Wade, already a superstar, and Bosh, an elite big man who brought scoring, defense, and versatility. This wasn't just a trio, it was a basketball revolution. For 4 straight years, from 2011 to 2014, this Heat team made the NBA Finals. They won back-to-back championships in 2012 and 2013, with all 3 players stepping up at different moments to carry the team. LeBron was the engine, Wade the veteran leader, and Bosh the unsung hero who often faced the toughest defensive assignments. What made this trio so special was their ability to share the spotlight. No one was the lone star. They understood the power of teamwork and selflessness. They set the template for future super teams and changed the NBA landscape forever. If you're loving these stories, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into NBA greatness. And tell me, which trio do you think was more dominant? The Heat's Big Three or Jordan and Pippen's Bulls? Sound off below. Now, if we're talking about dominance, we can't skip over the dynamic duo that shocked the basketball world in the early 2000s. Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. Shaq and Kobe were the perfect yin and yang. Shaq was a physical force, an unstoppable beast in the paint, while Kobe was a relentless scoring guard with a killer instinct. Together, they led the Los Angeles Lakers to 3 straight NBA championships from 2000 to 2002. Sure, their relationship was famously complicated, with on-court brilliance and off-court drama often colliding. But their chemistry, when it mattered, was undeniable. Shaq's dominance inside forced defenses to collapse, opening up countless shots for Kobe, who could score from anywhere on the floor. They pushed each other to new heights. Shaq brought the power, Kobe brought the finesse, and together they built a Lakers dynasty that NBA fans still talk about today. Shifting gears to another trio that took over the league more recently, the Golden State Warriors Splash Brothers plus Draymond Green. Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, known as the Splash Brothers, revolutionized the game with their shooting. Their ability to rain threes from anywhere changed how teams defend and build their rosters. But it wasn't just the shooting that made them great. Add Draymond Green, a defensive anchor and playmaker, and you get a trio that not only could shoot with the best, but also disrupt offenses, rebound, and set the tone defensively. This Warriors trio won 3 championships in 4 years, 2015, 2017, and 2018, with an up-tempo style that changed the NBA's identity. Curry's handles, Thompson's catch-and-shoot brilliance, and Green's intensity created a perfect balance. They were a trio that defined an era of small ball dominance and show-stopping basketball. If you're enjoying this countdown, remember to hit that like button and share this video with your friends who live and breathe NBA basketball. Also, subscribe for more awesome content because we've got plenty more legendary duos and trios coming up. Now, here's a duo that's often overshadowed but deserves every bit of credit. Larry Bird and Kevin McHale from the Boston Celtics in the 1980s. Bird was the cerebral maestro, a master passer, shooter, and leader. McHale, on the other hand, was one of the most skilled big men of his era, known for his unstoppable post moves and shot-blocking ability. Together, they formed the backbone of a Celtics team that won 3 NBA titles in the 1980s. Their chemistry was effortless, with Bird's vision finding McHale in perfect scoring positions. They were part of a Celtics era that defined basketball excellence before the Bulls dynasty took over. Speaking of the Celtics, let's talk about one of the most legendary trios of all time: Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parish. Known as the Big Three of Boston, these 3 Hall of Famers combined size, skill, and basketball IQ to dominate the Eastern Conference. Parish's rugged presence inside, McHale's finesse, and Bird's all-around brilliance made them nearly unbeatable. Their Celtics won championships in 1981, 1984, and 1986, and their synergy on both ends of the floor made them one of the toughest lineups to face in NBA history. Fast forward to today, and the NBA has seen some exciting duos and trios emerge. One duo that's capturing the imagination of fans is Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton on the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis, the Greek freak, is one of the most dominant physical forces the game has ever seen. His blend of speed, size, and skill makes him almost impossible to stop. Chris Middleton is the perfect co-star, a smooth shooter and clutch performer who can create his own shot and relieve pressure on Giannis. Together, they led the Bucks to the 2021 NBA championship, ending a 50-year title drought. This duo combines power, precision, and a killer instinct that's reshaping the Bucks into perennial contenders. And finally, we can't talk about great NBA trios without mentioning the San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. This trio defined consistency and unselfish basketball from the early 2000s through the 2010s. Duncan, the big fundamental, was the rock inside. A dominant post presence with soft hands and defensive prowess. Tony Parker's speed and crafty playmaking complemented Duncan perfectly, while Manu Ginobili's flair and clutch performances added an unpredictable spark. Together, they won 4 NBA championships and maintained the Spurs as a model franchise for nearly 2 decades. So, there you have it. From the unstoppable Bulls duo of Jordan and Pippen to the revolutionary Warriors trio, and every great partnership in between. The NBA's greatest duos and trios remind us that basketball is truly a team game, where chemistry, trust, and shared ambition create moments that transcend the sport. Which duo or trio gets your vote for the GOAT? Is it the Heat's Big Three? Shaq and Kobe's Lakers? Or maybe a sleeper duo you think deserves more credit? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and share with your friends. We've got more legendary NBA content coming your way, so stick around and keep that basketball passion alive. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.